Hi everybody, I'm Cindy Lou.
And I'm Noah Blaze.
Welcome to the Chillin' with Blaze family. We had a request from somebody that is one of our subscribers, and they asked if we could do a mukbang. Mukbang. I'm not really sure how you say it, but I looked it up and it involves talking and eating. And I thought, shoot, Noah, we're in, because we like that.
Yep.
Talking and eating. Well, okay, I'm the talker. We both like eating, don't we? So anyway, there's it's been a long time from way back at the beginning of our videos that I have wanted to talk about spina bifida. I don't know if you have noticed or whatever that my son Noah is in a wheelchair. So back in the 80s, so that's what we're going to do anyway. So I'm going to try to keep, it could be long. This could be a long thing, but I'm going to keep it, try to keep it shorter, just to kind of go through everything. And, we're eating. And anyway, back in the 80s, Noah was born. And, a mother, you have your baby. Nobody says anything that there's any difficulties or anything. So, here I'm pregnant and go to the hospital, to deliver. And when I deliver Noah, now he has an older brother, so this would be my second. Noah's my second. And when I delivered, I noticed something different. When he was delivered, all of a sudden they rushed him away, and then it was almost like not really a panic in the room, but I just knew something was different and off. And then it was just total confusion and a lot of stuff I don't remember. They say sometimes God only gives you or lets you remember, what you can handle, and some stuff is just forgotten or put way back. Anyway. So after that, I was in my room at the hospital, and of course now I have a team of doctors. We're talking 7, 10 doctors just swarming me, telling me all this stuff about Noah and the birth defect called spina bifida, which I had never had a clue what that was and stuff at that time. So I'm just gonna give you a short thing on spina bifida. I don't know if how many people out there know what that defect is, or that what it is. So spina bifida is a where the spine does not, when he's developing inside me as an embryo or a fetus or however, the spine does not completely connect. Now there's different levels of spina bifida. Some have a lower open, a lower case, and then you got, and then there's just different levels. And what that is when the spine does not connect right in the baby, that's where you get different levels of spina bifida. Now Noah actually has the worst case of spina bifida, where it's called myelomeningocele. And that is where his opening in his back, where his spine did not hook together, it's like lumbar 2-ish. That paralysis is like where he is paralyzed from the belly button down. And so when you're paralyzed from the belly button down, that affects from all that down there, and it is not functionable. Like I said, when I was in the hospital, all this stuff, all these doctors, and I had to make choices, because a spina bifida, you have an opening in the back, because once that spine does not sever and connect, the skin around that area does not form, and so he had an opening in his back. So they gave me a decision to make, and that was to give him have surgery. The surgery would save his life, and then it would be a journey with the Spina Bifida, which I had no clue what it was. Also with that, because he had the myelomeningocele, we have fluid that goes up and down our spine to our head, back down. It's just constantly flowing. Well, it would go up, but it would not come down, the fluid. That's called hydrocephalus, and that is fluid of the brain. And that would build up, and that's where the head of the baby would keep on getting bigger because it does not flow. It does not go up and down. It just stops up there. So when he was 2 days old and 4 days old, he had an operation, one to close his back and to save his life because you don't want to have anything open. And the second is to be shunted. Shunted is where they put a tubing in the back of your head, and the tubing runs behind your ear, comes out here this way, and goes in the pocket of your stomach that's not being used. And what that does, it releases the fluid from the brain and lets it flow. So now it can go up and down and flow. So he had those operations when he was 2 and 4 days old. So all that went on. It was scary for a new mother as far as with this condition, and very emotional. It just was overwhelming. I can't even describe the feelings. I mean, and like I said, he has a bigger brother at home that and so it was just very overwhelming. But we love Noah, and and I mean, they asked us all these questions, and of course that's our baby. We want to bring him home, so that's how we went. But there was other things that they said we can do. We didn't want to do that. So at 5 months old, Noah was 5 months old, and his brother was 3. I became a single parent. So Noah has had, from baby to now, he has had surgeries from your head to your toe. I mean, he has had everything in between. We did therapy, we did surgeries, and it's been a process. It's been a journey that has been tough, difficult, and I didn't think I was strong enough, to do that, especially by myself as a single parent. But we made it through, and he's my angel from heaven. I would never trade anything. I would not trade him for the world. He's just my heart. So, like I said, there has been things that we've had to battle, and it has not always been easy. There's been wonderful moments with a lot of wonderful moments with him. We have fun doing this. This is his thing. So he wants to go real big, and that's what for me as a mother, I would love that for him, and for me, I think it's fun too. But getting back to the Spina Bifida, like I said, he's had revisions. When you put a foreign object in your head like that with the tubing, I mean, he gets clogged. So he's had a revision and growth. They have to make it longer, and he's had that. He's had skin grafts. He's had his adenoids and his tonsils out. He's had hernia operation. It's just, the list goes on, and we've battled through that. And the road hasn't, like I said, has not been always easy, but we did it. And another thing that I think now where we are, I mean, like that, when he was little, I mean, I think this is the hardest thing for me. Okay, I'm not gonna say hardest thing, because it's the whole thing's been is hard to describe. The whole thing is, we've made it, but is that, when it's Christmas time and you have, like his brother, like I said, he was 3 and Noah was 5 months old when I became a single parent. you know, when they're little like that, you know, at Christmas and they're learning to ride a bike or they want a bike, you know, you go to Walmart or wherever, Target or whatever, and you get a bike, $40 or whatever. And I have found with Noah, the things that, that I've wanted to do for him is expensive, you know. For a child that's handicapped, it's like, you know, the wheelchair, that's his legs, or, you know, to get a bike for him to put on the tree, it's $2,000, $4,000. It's just crazy. And that's been my frustration, you know, when we want to go to the beach or something, you know, to get on the sand, you know, wheelchair. It's hard to push a wheelchair on the sand. You have to. It's just crazy, and to have something for him to be able to get him to the sand, thousands of dollars. You know, I want to lose weight, and he wants to lose weight now that, you know, we're our adult age, and just even get him a bike that he pedals. Well, I pedal a bike. 4,000 or more. It's just crazy that I can't do that for him. And I think that's the hardest part right now for me, is to let him be all that he can be, let him experience the things that, you know, we want to do together, but there's always something that sometimes gets in the way. And you know, just to afford to have everything that he needs, or to just do our things that everybody else gets to do, it's tough for me. And I think that's where I get frustrated, you know. Back in the day when he was younger, shoot, you know, we used to be able to go to all his doctors, and it's like, okay, he's had his wheelchair, like, say 4 years. Okay, they say about 4 years, and then he's due for a new one. No problem. You go to the doctor, they fill the thing, he gets fitted for his new wheelchair, and you're on your way. Shoot, now you got to jump through hoops to get a wheelchair. I mean, we've been struggling. You have to, they want you to go do this, and you have to do that. And now, you know, when he was young, we stayed at the Ronald McDonald House. I mean, they are my godsend. They were there for me when we needed them to be, when we had to stay for long times in operations. And the Ronald McDonald House is amazing, and I thank them for opening up their doors and letting us not worry about where to stay when we have someone in the hospital like that. You know, and he's older now, so we do motels or hotels or whatever, and it's expensive. You know, I can't go to the doctor and just say, okay, he's due for a wheelchair, and they say, okay, no problem, let's do this, and then there you go. Now it's like this paper, that paper, you have to do this, and you have to spend a week here, and you have to do that, and it's just crazy. It's sad. But we're doing it, right? Mm-hmm. And so, you know, we do what we do. We do what we can, you know. Where we live, it's really hot, so as soon as it cools down, we're going to start walking. We have a little 16-foot rounder pool. He knows how to swim. We do what we can do, you know. We go in a circle, you know. Hopefully someday I'll get a bigger pool so we can do the lap thing, you know, get him some circulation going in laps. Pool is the doctor said it's very important, because even if he holds onto the side and is upright, that's a whole different flow of his body. He lays and sits. He's in a wheelchair and he lays. So those things are important to me to be able to give him, and much more. And I'm hoping someday I can, you know, do all those things for him. But we make it, you know. And like I said, this Chillin' with Blaze site is his passion, is his baby, and I'm thrilled and happy to be a part of it with him. And he wants to soar, and that's what we're going to do. That's our goal, soar. So when he was born, not too long after he was born, my grandma, his great-grandma, gave me a poem, and I'd like to read that to you real quick. It just touched my heart. And what I did is I added my little touches on it. I put his name in here. So here's the poem. It says, Noah heaven's very special child. A meeting was held quite far from earth. It's time again for another birth, said the angels to the Lord above. This special child will need much love. His progress may be slow. Accomplishments he may not show. And he'll require extra care from the folks he meets down there. So let's be careful where he's sent. We want his life to be content. Please, Lord, find 2 parents who will do a special job for you. They will not realize right away the leading role they're asked to play. But with this child sent from above can come stronger faith and richer love. And soon they'll know the privilege given in caring for this gift from heaven. Their precious charge, so meek and mild, is Noah, heaven's very special child. And this poem is my heart, and he's my special child, and I love him. And we're supposed to be eating. And I've been talking and talking and talking.
I've been snacking.
So if you guys have any questions, if you have about Noah's, Brian Bifida, or anything, we would love your input in whatever you have to ask. We're open about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just something, that I have wanted to share from the beginning. And this made it a perfect time. So we're going to do way more videos. Like I said, we want to have some more fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully when it gets cooler, we can take it outside and do some fun stuff outside.
Yeah.
But we love you very much. And we thank you so much for being a part of Chillin' with Blaze. Right, Noah?
Yep.
You have anything you want to say?
No, I'm good.
He's good.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. And he's my heart. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope that kind of gave you a piece of what Spina Bifida is. There's way much more, but I tried to keep it, to a minimal. But anyway, we love you. Thank you for supporting us. Mm-hmm. Like I said, no one wants to go big. Share, subscribe, tell a friend, all that fun stuff. And we love you very much. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Say goodbye, Noah.
Goodbye, Noah.